Hey, what's going on, guys? Retro Rewinder here. It's been quite a while since I've made a video, and that is because my camera broke, and I don't really like making videos that I can't edit and make it look somewhat nice, but it's been long enough, and I've decided that I'm just going to go ahead and make videos on my phone until I get a new camera, and so the quality's just going to be a little lower than normal. Not like they were, awesome quality to begin with, but they are going to be a little lower than normal. I've picked up a lot of stuff since the last time I've made a video, since I think the last time was like 2 or 3 months ago. So I don't remember everything that I've picked up, but I'm going to go around the room and kind of highlight some stuff that I do remember and talk about it a little bit. So here we go. So we'll come over to the disc-based stuff. Oh, let's get down here where I can. Okay. So some of the stuff. Actually today, see if I can open this with one hand. I picked up the Game Boy Advance game Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Dawn of Souls, for $1 at a garage sale today. At a flea market, I picked up Silent Hill 4 The Room, and I think I paid $5 for that. I got Clock Tower 3 for $3. The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass right there, I picked up recently for, I believe it was $5. Final Fantasy X2 I picked up for $1 at a garage sale. Moving on to this shelf to the GameCube stuff, I picked up the Zelda Four Swords Adventure right there. You can see it actually says $12, but I only paid $1 or $2 for that. I'm sorry, $2 at a pawn shop. I also picked up, I think there was one more PS2 game when I was going through here. I realized, oh no, it was a Wii game down here. Right there, Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I picked that up at GameStop for $3. They had it on sale. And there's probably lots of new stuff on there that I've also picked up, but didn't really want to highlight. So, we'll come over here real quick. I've had this 32X for quite a while now. I actually picked it up at a flea market last year for $10 with Tournament Fighters for the Sega Genesis. I paid $10 total. Well, I haven't been able to find any cords for the sucker, and they're a pain in the ass to find. Eventually, I was at a thrift store. I live around Indianapolis, Indiana, and I was at a thrift store on the south side of Indy and found this lady that had the 32X with the system and the cords and everything, and she agreed to sell the 32X with the cords separate to me. So I actually paid, I think it was $15 for the 32X, the cords to go with it, a couple games, and I resold the 32X online for like $10, I think. And the games that came with it were right here. Nothing too special, but I didn't have either of these because I didn't have any games for the 32X. So Motocross and Virtua Fighter. So like I said, $15 for all that. So now I can play the 32X and it does work. And I also picked up at the same time this right here, the Menacer. I don't have a game to use this with, but it did come with the sensor, and I got that from the same place. So that was pretty neat. And that's nothing new has changed with the systems. Actually, I should take that back. I sold all of my older stuff, Atari, Coleco, everything really older than Nintendo, to get a new Xbox. I decided to kind of upgrade my collection and not collect the older stuff. But yet, just yesterday at a garage sale, I was able to find this. Another ColecoVision. And I picked this up just after selling mine. I paid $5 for this. The bad thing is it didn't have any cords with it, so I really don't know if it works. I'm going to have to find a power cord and AV type stuff, RF or whatever it is. But it also came with this big box of stuff down here. It also came with blackjack poker, the steering wheel with the pedal, a box for the Super Action controller set. Didn't actually have the controllers. I've got a handful of manuals, and it came with Cosmic Avenger, and Subrog. It only had 3 games, but it had boxes for a lot more, so when I get the games for those, I can have boxes for them. It came with Kangaroo, Millipede, a box for the expansion module that plays Atari games. No expansion module, unfortunately. The box for Cosmic Avenger, Donkey Kong Jr., Rocky, Carnival, Space War, Basketball, Smurf, Blackjack Poker. I thought this was a pretty cool one. Kool-Aid Man, Subrog, Video Olympics, Popeye, another cool box, Frogger, and that feels a little heavy. I think there might be no game in that one either. Defender, Mousetrap, and Mr. Do. So I got everything I just showed you right there for $5. Oh, moving over to this. I picked up 2 really large bundles. This was probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. The first one I paid $30 for. It came with a Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, Nintendo games, and a couple Super Nintendo games. There wasn't anything really too special as far as Super Nintendo games, except I did pick up this right here, which is Final Fight 2. And like I said, I paid $30 for everything, and it came with some really good Nintendo games, but I don't really remember what all came with it. It also came with Yoshi's Story. That was one of the other pickups, and I didn't have that already, so I was glad to get that. But like, it came with quite a few Nintendo games. I know there were some good ones, but I also did a really large deal for an NES set that had the Nintendo controller zapper and about 70 games, and I paid $100 for it. And as you can see, there's my NES shelf. So I picked up about 50 new games for my collection, and I'll show you some of the ones that stood out a little more, but I don't remember if they came with the big bundle or the $30 one. And something else I picked up before we move over to the NES shelf, I picked up GoldenEye in the box. And I got this from Disc Replay, and the box is in pretty good shape. Manual's in there. Disc Replay doesn't charge more for the box, so I actually paid $10 for that. So I just sold my old copy to make a little money back on it. What else do we got? Up here, I picked up the bobblehead Mario. I don't know if I've showed that in a video. I picked up the Power Rangers box up there and the WrestleMania, and I paid $9 total for those 2. Moving over here. And if you're watching this Gamer Emporium, there's the Zelda for you. So I still got it to trade whenever you get around to having something for me. We still got this, don't worry. And I actually beat this game. I spent about 40 hours playing it. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It is a very long game, but I enjoyed it. It's one of probably my top 3 Zelda games right now. And I also just beat BioShock for the first time. Okay, so like I said, there's the NES shelf, and it's about 50 games more plentiful than the last time I did a video. So in the $30 bundle, I also picked up this Nintendo case right here. And so we'll go through some of the ones I've picked up recently. This was actually a separate deal, but I got this for $1 at a garage sale, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And I've actually been looking for this game for quite a while, and wasn't able to find it for some reason, so I was glad to get that. And these cases, the Nintendo cases that I got right here, in that bundle, it came with all the ones you see right there, and 5 other ones over there. So it was good to get those cases. It also came with a lot more that I have in that green tub over there, but they don't say Nintendo, and I like to only collect the ones that do say Nintendo. So anyway, moving on. I picked up Crystalis, Adventure Island 3, and that has the manual with it. Motor City Patrol. And then this one was kind of interesting. I'm going to open this one up for you guys. I don't have very many unlicensed games, but this one was really cool. It's a 72-in-1 cartridge story, and I don't know anything about this. I tried looking up some information, and basically I read that it's worth about $30. So I try to keep games that are in about the $30 or more price range. I don't have like really expensive games right now. Probably, $50, $60 is the most money that I have on anything. So I keep kind of the $30 or more games in those. The Super Nintendo ones over there, as you could see, like the Demon's Crest is, I think, going for like 65 right now. So I do have some, but I don't have any like crazy rare games that are really expensive. Anyway, moving on. I also got Mega Man 6 with the manual, Dragon Strike, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and Micro Machines. And I was playing this the other night, and this is a really fun game. I really enjoyed it. I'll move the little plush Mario over here. I'll open this up, because there's a few that I put in here. I decided to put in this box games that are like part of a series. So it's probably pretty dark, but over here I have Mega Man, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, and 4. I also, in the bundles, it came with Mega Man 3 and Mega Man 2, so that was kind of an added bonus because I didn't have 3. And I sold a lot of the stuff already to make my money back. But the main thing was the Mega Man 6 and the Mega Man 3. Those were big things that came with it. So now the only one I'm missing is 5 on that one. And as you can see, I'll just kind of scan around. The game room right now is just a complete mess. I've got a lot of resale stuff that I'm trying to get rid of right now. That DS I just bought yesterday, and I paid $15 for it, and I've already sold that one. But like I said, it's a pretty big mess right now. But turn this around. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I know it's been a long time since I've made a video. I've actually picked up quite a few subscribers, and my new subscribers haven't even got to see me put out a new video. So hopefully this will hold you over for a little while. I'm going to try to do more videos, but it's probably just going to be on the cell phone and not be of very good quality, unfortunately, until I get a new camera and can do some more editing. So for a while this is how it's going to be, but at least you guys can still see, what I'm picking up. I'm going to try not to really sell or show you stuff that I'm doing for resales. It'll be just stuff that's new to my collection. Again, this is Retro Rewind. I really appreciate everyone watching. Go ahead and thumbs up the video, even though it's pretty crappy quality. Like it. I don't know what else to say. That's why I like having my computer program to edit all this bull crap out. And I just keep messing up all my words. Okay, see you guys.